Well, it's a rivalry that's lasted more than a decade. Viger and Blunt.
Viger has dominated the Battle of Pritchard. Wolfpack winning the last 14 straight. Russell Colburn is at the big game. Russell, first question before we get to the highlights. I heard it was impossible to get in the parking lot. The roads just jammed.
Yeah, the community has really come out for this game, just like they come out every single time these two teams get together. I saw tailgaters out here at 11 a.m., just been out here all day. Capacity crowd, well over 10,000 people here tonight. Right now, the score, Blunt very much in control of this one, 33-13 at this point. It appears now the streak of 14 you guys mentioned might be snapped. Again, 5 minutes or so left in the fourth quarter. It was tied at 13 at the half. Blunt has come out and just really taken it to Viger here in the second half. We had a pick six, a big rushing touchdown by Demetrius Vaughn, and here we stand at 33-13. We'll bring you much more from this game later in the show, but for now, let's go back to you, Joe.
All right. That would be crazy. The upset brewing.
We'll see. All right. Thanks, Russell. Well, if there could have been a runner-up to our game of the week, it would be this one. Daphne and McGill, two powerhouse teams, but really two powerful coaches in Daphne's Glenn Vickery and McGill's Bart Sessions. The two once stood on the same sideline at Daphne when the Trojans won the state championship in 2010, now going head-to-head at the Lip. And, Joe, I think this is why Bart Sessions has not lost very many games. Getting into kids' faces early, pretty much because they're not playing well. Daphne playing really well, real quick. Cedric Young right here would get a reception for a little bit of a gain, and they would have to settle for a field goal. 3-0 Trojans would lead. Later on, Morgan again, this time hooking up with Waylon Tolbert for the gain. Nice snag there. Not a whole lot of defense by McGill early. That would lead to this. Handoff to Terry Reed, and Reed would score from 15 yards out. Trojans extend their lead 10-0, but just before half, McGill's not going to give in at home. Harry Satterwhite going to throw it up to Chris Knowles. Touchdown, McGill, Tulane. Daphne would lead 10-7 after the first half. Let's take a look at the score right now. This game has been crazy so far. I know McGill leads. That's not the correct score currently, but McGill leads by 4 points in the fourth quarter. Really late. We'll keep you updated on what happens in that one. And now over to BC Rain and Theodore. We got boys nodding at the camera, ready for the game, and Jamie Mosley is going to hook up with Jerry Gibson. Sets up this here. LaMichael Perrin, he's going to rush, come in here for the quick touchdown. Theodore would lead there 7-0. And later again, Jamie Mosley, we're going to hear that name, scrambles a bit, going to find Gibson again, this time for the touchdown. 14-0 Theodore. And later on, Mosley, this time going to keep it for himself. Let's try 85 yards, Joe. That's a kid that can run. Wow. Pretty impressive there. 21-0 Theodore. Let's take a look at the score here. 35-0 BC Rain, or 35-24, excuse me. BC Rain getting some points on the board.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that one as well. Now, if I would have told you before the season that Davidson and Williamson would be a combined 1-7 to start the year after 4 weeks, would have been tough to believe. It's true, though. So tonight, both teams looking to hopefully resurrect their seasons. All right, it's senior night for the Williamson Lions tonight. And check this out. This is senior Marie Marshall with her parents, David and Tamika. Marie is off to South Alabama next year to study neonatal care. Very cool. All the seniors honored tonight. Opening kick, Reggie Teagues looking fast, but check out the hit at the end. Boom! Crunch! What a way to start the game. More from Williamson, looking good early. Deep ball picked by the Lions. That is William Pitts with the pick. Williamson's William Pitts with the pick. That's alliteration. Toward the half, the Warriors turning it on. Ricky Brown, 15 yards to the hizzy. QB Mike Riley says, I can do that. Plus 1 yard. 3 more feet. 16 yards to the house, and from that point on, Davidson took over. Let's take a look at the score in this one. Fourth quarter action, 32-6. The Warriors on top. Everyone seeing red tonight at Saraland, and that included MGM. First quarter, Christopher Weaver lines up for the Wildcat, takes it for the touchdown, 7-zip. Spartans still first quarter. John Ward drops back. Deep spiral to Ronnie Reed, the tight end. Dives in for the touchdown. What a play there. That's a big highlight. You can wave the flag on that one. Second quarter, Christopher Weaver takes a snap, finds a hole, sneaks it in, 21-0. Saraland rolling, 35-0 the final.
All right, and over to Robertsdale visiting Baker. Here's some Azalea Trail maids. Check out those dresses. Fancy. Anyway, 13-0 Baker on top. Look at this tackle here. Wow, Jakari Dawson gonna upend Robert Denzel, but he's gonna get a little bit of revenge here. A 30-yard reception by Denzel. Good for him, and the fans doing the wave. Gotta love that. Later, 4th and 12, Baker. Burton Chapel gonna find Christopher Lett, and later Baker gonna get in for the touchdown. Let's check out the score now. Baker gonna win this one big, 33-10.
Keep it locked here. Coming up after the break, a huge matchup. The Battle of the Eastern Shore, unbeaten Spanish Fort and Fairhope. Those highlights ahead.